Min here from Honest Stamp Page. I am here with another Rainbow Card Challenge card, which means we're going to go monochromatic. And I wanted to do a little mini haul because the color this month is Periwinkle. And as I was going through things, I was like, I don't know if I have anything that's a true Periwinkle. I looked through and I found this Wisteria Wonder cardstock from Stampin' Up! And I'm like, I hope that's Periwinkle enough. And then I got onto Amazon and I bought some things that I thought would go well with my Periwinkle theme. So the first thing that I got is from the Maple Creek Company, and it's this beautiful grosgrain ribbon, and they said it was Periwinkle, so I'm gonna believe them. I know it looks way more purple, but I mean on the camera, but in person it is more of that blue, and I feel like it really coordinates nicely with the Wisteria Wonder paper, so I think I'm on the right track. So that is from Maple Creek Ribbon and Vinyl. Beautiful grosgrain ribbon. And then this is stuff that I just randomly got on Amazon. Yes, I bought a stamp and die set. I'm sorry if that offends you, but we're gonna deal with that, okay? Because the reason that I got it is because it has such pretty images. Yes, it's made in China. Guess what, friends? All of the stuff we buy is made in China. So there are the dies for the different flowers and stuff. And then here are the flower images. I hope you can see them. I really like them. I think I'm gonna be using this right here. I have some ideas in mind, and I also really liked this clover, which I think is, clovers are not the right color I'm going for, but the hydrangea is what I really wanted to go for, because when I think of Periwinkle, I think of hydrangeas. So those are the dies and stamps I'm going to be using. And then last but not least, I got a bunch of sequins, because this way it was cheaper than buying an all Periwinkle blend, but it had some in here that looked very Periwinkle. We've got these ones that are kind of blue with that purple Aurora Borealis going on that I feel would work. And then there's purple that has kind of like that greenish blue that I think might work. And then even if we just go into like this clearish color, I think would be pretty on there. I mean, this was relatively inexpensive to get all of these sequins. And so I was like, I'm gonna go this way instead of getting just a Periwinkle set. So if you're on a budget, guys, you might want to check out Amazon for some craft supplies. I don't always buy my craft supplies from Amazon, but thought I'd try it out. So that's my little mini haul and what we're going to be using today. So let me go ahead and get some things together, and I will be right back with the project that I make that's going to be Periwinkle. Alright friends, so I am back. I've got my layers cut the way that I want them. I'm wanting the Periwinkle to be my main color, and since I don't want this to be dark because I want this to be light and springy because of our hydrangea, I've decided to matte it with some white, and I might bring some more white in a little bit. I want to start by cutting a border with this retired Stampin' Up! Punch down the side to create this nice little ruffle. And then I think I might add some of the ribbon down along here to cover up my seam once all of that is done. So let's go ahead and punch the side of this paper. Oh yeah, that's gonna be totally perfect for this like nice springy shabby chic thing that I'm going for. A lot of you might wonder why I started by punching in the middle, because usually when that happens, then my edges end up about the same. I didn't get it quite perfectly centered, but this pattern is pretty much the same from top to bottom, and that's why I did that. I'm gonna lay these two pieces aside for a moment, and I'm gonna go in with my Wisteria Wonder ink and this little buried branch right here to create some flowers, because what I'm thinking about doing is creating this nice like floral border here with the hydrangea, maybe one or two with the sentiment over here. So I'm going to take this stamp and we'll see if I like these ones or not, and I'm just going to create some nice like leaves in the background for the hydrangeas to be around. think that'll be perfect with our hydrangea bloom right in here, and then the sentiment can go here. So the sentiments that this came with are friend, special, someone. I think I'm just going to put friend right down here, but I think instead of stamping it directly on here, I want to stamp it on white and then cut it out so it pops up and brings some more of that white in with our ink. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so I've got this panel going on pretty well. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work on the hydrangea bloom. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same white paper and I'm going to stamp the hydrangea bloom right on here with vintage violet ink. I know it's a little bit darker, but the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to color it in with both Wisteria Wonder and Bordering Blue, because I feel like these two together are actually the perfect periwinkle. I just didn't have the actual perfect periwinkle. So we're gonna see how this works. If not, you'll see me with a totally different bloom. Here we go. Alright you guys, I love the way that that turned out. It's got the blue and the purple tones in it, and then the other thing I love is that I don't have to cut it out because it came with a die cut. So I'm going to go die cut this off camera and I will be back in just a moment. Alright friends, so I got my little hydrangea bloom cut out. I will say the die cuts do leave a larger border than I'm used to, but I'm also grateful for that as someone who has a hard time die cutting things. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting my focal panel together, and then we will get this adhered to my card, and then my periwinkle card will be complete. I think this is so pretty, so let's go ahead and finish this up. Okay, I'm loving this focal panel, so let's just get it popped up onto here and add a few more embellishments, and then we are done. Okay, I love this. My gluing is a little weird on my sequins because I haven't done sequins for a while, but I think I'm going to add a little bit of sparkle to the flowers with some Stickles and Twinkle because it has that nice Periwinkle Aurora Borealis going on. So I'm going to do that to add some shine so that the shine from the sequins ties in. Okay, you guys, I love that shine that the Twinkle Stickles brings to those blooms. It's that perfect periwinkle color. So there you have my perfectly periwinkle card for this month's Rainbow Card Challenge. I hope that you join us and share your own periwinkle cards with us. And until next time, hugs and happy crafting, friends. Bye!